Hi, I'm Dipankar Ghosh from Thermo Fisher Scientific, and here we have Dr. Damon Curl from Heritage Research Group in Indianapolis as our guest today. So, Damon, tell us a little bit about the work that you do in Heritage.
Heritage Research Group, based in Indianapolis, focuses on a number of different projects. One thing we do is formulate asphalts for all around the world and formulate those in our lab, do all the testing. Another thing we like to do is take manufacturing waste streams, turn those into useful products. But we recently acquired two Thermo scientific mass spectrometers, triple quad and a Orbitrap, and we're really trying to move to the next stage of analytical instrumentation. And specifically, we're looking at, for the Thermo scientific triple quad, looking at environmental water analysis using the EQUan system.
Okay, so you'll be using the EQUan for doing water testing.
Yes.
So tell us about the kind of analytes you're looking at and the kind of detection limits you're trying to achieve.
So far we've looked at a number of different pesticides, including atrazine, cyamazine, just kind of classic herbicides and pesticides. Also been looking at pharmaceuticals and personal care products, and we've been able to achieve low PPT, even down to sub-PPT level of detection. And it's all because of this online solid phase extraction system with the EQUan.
Okay, so prior to using EQUan, what techniques did you use and what made you switch over to using EQUan?
Well, prior to my arrival at Heritage, you had GC mass spectrometers, we had GCFIDs, some HPLC systems, but no mass spec detectors with LC. So right now, I mean, these are really the first instruments of this kind in our lab. So we like to think that we're going to set the bar for environmental analysis in our area of Indianapolis.
Prior to purchasing the EQUan systems and getting it installed in your laboratory, tell us a little bit about the kind of workflow you had in terms of sample preparation and what you used to do before injecting it into the mass spectrometry system.
So what we did prior to, like any environmental lab, we'd have to spend 1 to 2 days doing extractions, solid phase extractions on the benchtop, and that just reduced productivity. With the EQUan, what it allowed us to do is take go from an offline sample prep that takes a day or two to loading it onto a pre-concentration column and then just doing your analysis. And we reduced that down to 15 minutes. So we've really saved a lot of time, and we can really focus on more samples. We can focus on other avenues of research that we're maybe not doing right now, and it's all because of this EQUan system.
Okay, so typically nowadays with the EQUan system, how long does it take you to do one typical LC-MS assay, including the online sample preparation?
The runs that we have currently set up is after you filter, spike, and load it on, and then run your chromatographic run, we're talking 30 minutes, 35 minutes maybe. 30
minutes to completely do the online sample preparation as well as the LC-MS analytical
for one sample, yes.
That's great. So what future plans do you have for EQUan in your laboratory?
Well, we also have an Exactive Orbitrap platform in our lab. So what we'd like to do is bring the EQUan system over to the Exactive to screen for unknowns, because we have the capability to screen from very low mass up to 4,000 M over Z. That'll allow us to screen for the compounds that we're not seeing in our samples, but using high resolution accurate mass, and we can also begin to do quantitation of our pesticides and pharmaceutical products in our water samples using that system.
Great. Well, Damon, thank you very much for your time.